Good day, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Space Engineers. So today we're not looking at this ship. This is one of the ships that is part of the server. It is the Marble, which is a pretty good one. I've used it for kind of like a test bed for the ship that I am making, as you can see right here. So this is the TCS Tiger's Claw. If any of you have played Wing Commander in the past, you should recognize what this is. So this is a carrier that I'm putting together for submission for the carrier class in the Outland server. And hopefully it will be something that we utilize in the future. So yeah, so it's got a variety of different things. It's got thrusters and defense point turrets on the bottom. This is actually the bridge right here. So the bridge is kind of tucked away in the bottom, and the reason for that is because, well, ultimately the bridge, a bridge being up at the top here, is going to be a hazard, and it's almost like a red herring. So this is kind of like your air traffic controller area. You can have two people who are there for ops, and that's really all they're there for. Just to kind of move things around, open doors, close doors for the people going in and out. We've got a couple of the flak turrets here. This is the medium turret that is allowed for this vessel, followed by the autocannons and the point defense systems. So we got a couple of, well, 15 different turrets all over this front. We also have the flak turret up at the front here. So flak turret should be able to deal with anything that is in the area. In terms of thrusters and stuff, it's kind of all hidden away as best as I possibly could. Probably could do better, but they're kind of in the main nacelles here for some ion thrusters. In the back you saw the hydrogen. And the mainstay, obviously, you want to have a ship that is capable of landing or taking on vessels. So what we can do is we can have this come in here, and as we get an approach, you notice it automatically opens. And as we get closer, I'm going to turn the lights off. It's dark in here. The lights open up, and we're able to kind of maneuver and go into this exit pod right here. And the idea is, I'm not going to bother doing that right now, but the idea is that you should be able to take this, oops, up on this side, and this is hangar bay 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of like left to right sort of thing. So that's hangar bay 1. Open that up, and that'll be your exit point. So we got entrance is like the main hangar here, which automatically closes. So as you get up to it, you got a little sensor that's basically right here that detects anything below the lip of this, right here, and anywhere from there up to this point right here. And then as soon as you get past that, it closes. Yeah, and it turns off, as I said. This will be your quick reaction force area. So you got 4 hangars. We got 4 hangars, 2 on either side, sort of thing. So, and then, because I ran out of blocks, there's not much else going on over here. But this is like the main back area there. So I ran out of blocks for the sort of back area here, so I did what I could to make it as best as I could. Integrated all of the piping within the actual structure itself. You've got yourself a medical bay here. I wanted it to be like an actual med bay, like a couple of rooms, and this is technically supposed to be an area for like all the people, so you could have like crew quarters and stuff. But again, I need like 1,000 more blocks to make that happen. So here we got the jump drives. I just kind of slabbed them in there. We've got double reactors. So we've got one on either side here, hydrogen tank in the middle. And of course we've got our engines and piping. So we've got some tertiary lines so that they're just kind of go, if like one blast, then you've got connections throughout the rest. Probably move this back to here, and then that should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be any good for PvP, but it will probably be good enough for the show. Right here, we have our main control. So this is at the belly of the ship, as I said earlier. And this is going to be the actual helm, and I'm going to dress it up, maybe put in a couple more chairs and stuff like that, maybe a couple more ends. But it's actually a pressurized area, so it's kind of nice. You can actually take your helmet off, breathe a little bit, and have some fun. Maybe do some planning or something in this area here. And let's go on Let's just go right back out. Yeah, and as you notice, you look outside and the lights are off. But then as soon as you walk in, it notices that you're there and you're coming through. That's really cool. I've disconnected the top and the bottom because I don't have enough blocks to kind of make that connection. So I just created an airlock in this location here, and then it's got stairs. Okay, the stairs got wrecked somehow. Well, let's go take a look up there anyways. So there's the beacon right there, and take a look upstairs. This was the original bridge. As cool as it looks, and it had, yeah, there it is here. Oh, yeah, I forgot I put it there. So yeah, this will go right down to the back, which is another viewpoint. And I wanted to make this sort of area a canteen, or like the mess hall for the pilots, kind of talk about their battles and stuff like that. So that was going to be this area, and this is your air traffic control. So from the seat, actually, it's very functional. You can kind of look around and do stuff like that. There also is the ability. Let's see if I can't find it. Hangar 1, 2. What we can do is we can go to 4, and this is the 1-3 camera. So if we were to hit 4, so everything around there. It's pretty cool. And if we hit 7, we look over at the other side, and we've got 6 and 8. So 6 and 8. So that's pretty cool. Actually, for 4, I'm actually going to switch it around so that if I hit 3, it's the left one, not the first one. So this is going to be hangar 3. Hangar 3. Open, close. Hangar 1. Open, close. And that way, it's on either side of the cameras. Then, of course, you've got this, and then you can do the main door if you wanted, but you can take a look ahead, see any ships that are coming in, see if there's any trouble, that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really neat sort of... oh, yeah, and then we've got the ventral, dorsal docking bay for any of the larger ships and stuff. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys like it. It's a work in progress, and as I said, I don't have enough blocks to make it what I really want it to be, but it is what it is. So let me know if you have any comments, concerns, questions, queries, or quarrels with anything here, and hopefully I can make it work within the block limit. But yeah, there is my Tiger's Claw carrier vessel. For that, we are going to launch. Have yourself a good night.